All right, my people, here we go, here we go. Second test match, day one. West Indies versus Australia. Now, Australia, they have won the toss and they are batting. Yes, my people, Australia, they won the toss and they have decided to bat first. Based on what Rastan Chase said, that's no problem because if they had won the toss, they would have bowled first. Pitch is looking good. Everything is in place. So let us see how things will work out. West Indies with one change to the team. They have Anderson, Phillip in, and Jamel Warrican has been removed. Australia, they have Steve Smith coming in, and Josh Inglis has been removed. So that's how it's looking now, my people. And the first over is already done by Jaden Seales. One run off it. Shamar Joseph, first one is a sharp ball and it's pulled away. Look to have gone all the way for 6 or for 4. So Shamar Joseph there, his first ball was short to Constas and he pulled it away straight away. Very good shot. Just dropping inside the boundary there, going for 4. So Shamar Joseph looking to test the batsman with the short pitch delivery there, and the batsman was up to the task. So Shamar Joseph, let's see what he will come with now. Second ball of the first over for Joseph. He goes in. This one is outside the off stump. The batsman leaves it to go through to the keeper. So it's now 5 without loss, 1.2 overs. Jaden Seales bowled the first over, gave away 1 run. Now we have Shamar Joseph operating. First ball of his first over went for 4. Second ball was a dot ball. So here he comes now to bowl to Constas. Let's see what's happening here. All right, so Shamar Joseph coming in. He bowls this one wide outside the off stump. Shea Hope has to dive and take it right in front of first slip. I don't know, as we wait on Shamar Joseph, I don't know how many people are following the test match between England and India. Very interesting one going on there as we get a look at Mr. Adrian Holstock, who is now on field. He was a third umpire in the first game. So that game between England and India going pretty well. Shubman Gill on a double century when I last checked. So India 518 for 6 as Shamar Joseph produced another dot ball. So India 518 for 6 batting on day 2. Yes, man. Shubman Gill 234 of 341 balls. Jadeja was removed for 89. So that looks like it's going to be for 7 then if he has been removed. Let me see. Yeah, it's for 6. Okay, for 6. So that's how it's going in that game. But back to the West Indies now as Shamar Joseph goes in to bowl the penultimate ball off his first over. He goes in. This one is beautifully driven into the covers. Brathwaite shies at the stumps and everything is well. All is well that ends well there. Brathwaite currently taking part in his 100th test match. That wasn't in the covers. Just looked as if that's where it was going. Anyway, 5 without loss. Final delivery of the second over. So now Shamar Joseph goes in. He bowls. And this one is driven beautifully. Is it going to challenge the boundary? We have, looks to be, not sure who that is, who was chasing that down, but a very good positive shot on the front foot, just driving it and going through there. So very good shot. Boy. Come on, something. So 7 without loss right now. Now we have Usman Khawaja on strike. Jaden Seales will be going into bowl to Khawaja. Here he goes now in. Khawaja, oh, he squared him up. And he's going to get probably a single here. Craig Brathwaite, very energetic in the field. Getting that one, keeping it down to a single. So 8 without loss now, my people. In case you are just joining, West Indies, one change to the playing 11. Jamal Warrican out and Anderson Phillip in. We have one change to Australia's team also. Steve Smith in and Josh Inglis out. So that's how it's looking right now. So we already have 2.1 overs in. Now Jaden Seales goes into bowl to Constas. Oh, very good delivery there. Was tailing in towards the stump. The batsman is able to get his bat down, play the ball back towards Jaden Seales. Lewis says why we can't see the game on any channel. However, India versus England having all the views on every. I don't know what's going on. I went on this morning when I was watching India versus England, it was on Fubo. So I don't know. Oh, poor shot there from Constas goes through to the keeper. Yeah, I was hoping that this game would be on Fubo where I could actually pull it up on the app, but no, it's not there. So I have to be going all around the place to try and get the game. But luckily, I am on right now, so I don't know what's going on. So now we have Australia. They are 8 without loss. 8 without loss. Jaden Seales to bowl the third delivery of his second over. He goes in, bowls, and it's a very good shot there by Constas, splitting the gap on the offside. It's going to challenge the boundary. Fila is able to pull it in, and they go through for what looks to be 3 runs, actually. Thought they would only give up 2 there. But Casey Carty was unable to keep it down to 2. So already this pitch is looking good. Looking good for batting so far. So now we have Australia on 11. Jaden Seales goes in. Oh, good delivery there from Jaden Seales. Usman Khawaja gets the bat down and is able to keep the ball out. So 11 without loss. Australia doing their thing there. All right, so here we go again now. Jaden Seales goes in. Final delivery of his second over. We have Khawaja on strike. This one is down the leg side. Khawaja turns it around the corner, gets a single, and brings up his 6,000th run in Test cricket. So Usman Khawaja doing his thing there, my people, getting across that milestone. Congratulations to him for bringing up that milestone. I do watch my games on Sports Fire. It looks West Indies games don't get televised when other games are playing. I mean, we're playing Australia, so one would have thought that, we would get some good coverage. The first game was on ESPN. The first game was on I don't remember what someone was saying. I think it's on ESPN. It was on ESPN the first game. ESPN Plus, I guess. But I'm not sure what's going on with this one now. So Usman Khawaja is on strike. Will be facing up to Shamar Joseph. Let's see if Shamar Joseph can produce something in his second over. This is on the legs of Khawaja. Turns it around the corner. Craig Brathwaite is there to keep the score at 12 without loss. All right, so TD say that he's watching it on ESPN now. So that is somewhere else that you can see the game. The game is on Cricket Live. I guess that's also an app there. So yeah, you can check it out there. All right, so it's now 12 without loss. Shamar Joseph bowling to Usman Khawaja. He goes in, and Usman Khawaja there was shaping up but had to just go into defensive mode. Alzarri Joseph runs across and picks this one up. TNT Sports. It's on also, he says. All right. What are your thoughts on Chase and Sammy bringing in Anderson Phillip for Warwickon? What are your thoughts on that? I mean, they said that the pitch looks like it's good for batting, so they probably think another seamer would help out there. But my thing is, what a huge movement. Must have hit a spot there. My thing is this though, my people. I was thinking bringing the extra batter, right? Bringing the extra batter because our bowlers will do what they will have to do. I would think, even though this pitch looks like it's gonna be good. Big movement there from Jaden Seales, from Shamar Joseph, getting the ball to tail towards the left of wicket keeper Shea Hope. So 12 without loss now. Shamar Joseph, if he could get that a little closer and draw Usman Khawaja into a foul shot, that would be good. So Shamar Joseph go, oh my goodness! And it's another good delivery that is leaving the left-hander. Oh my word. Usman Khawaja was drawn into that shot that was delivered at 142 kp. So, what a ball from Shamar Joseph. Need to get that a little closer there to him. That's a dangerous shot from Usman Khawaja. He's basically in two minds playing that shot. Let's see if Shamar Joseph can get it a little closer to him, or he will try to get one tailing inside instead of going away now. He has set him up with 2 or 3 leaving him. Let's see if he will go with one going in. He goes now. This one, looked to have been exactly what he tried. But Usman Khawaja shoulder arms goes through to Shea Hope. So 12 without loss, 3.5 overs in. Shamar Joseph bowling at a good little pace here as we get a look at beautiful Grenada, the land of spice, they say. All right, so 12 without loss. Shamar Joseph goes in. Leading edge. Leading edge falls short of Casey Carty. That one was very good there by Shamar Joseph. Very good over, challenging over also. That one basically squared up Khawaja a little bit, took a leading edge, and we'll have to see the replay. Seem as if it fell just short of Casey Carty. Not too sure how close it was, but very good over there from Shamar Joseph. Let's go. So 12 without loss. We have Constas on strike now. We'll be facing up to Jaden Seales. Let's see if Jaden Seales can trouble him a little bit. Constas seems as if he wants to play some shots. So, we might get an opportunity here. So let's see how it goes. So Jaden Seales goes in. That one was a very good line delivery. Constas goes on the front foot and pulls out the defensive shot. And the score stays at 12. So here we go now. Jaden Seales operating. $12 without loss. Oh, another good delivery there by Jaden Seales, threatening the stumps, but Constas is very solid in defense as he pushed that one back past Jaden Seales, and the score still remains at 12. So very good matchup going on here. We see Jaden Seales taking on Constas, challenging him. And if you saw the over before this, Shamar Joseph doing some work against Usman Khawaja, actually pulled him in about 2 or 3 falls shots in the previous over. So let us see. Now Jaden Seales goes in. Constas waits on him, and oh my goodness, what a ball! What a ball! Peach of a delivery. Oh my word! Very good ball there by Jaden Seales. Bringing Constas there, was looking to play at it, but had to pull out of that shot. Right? Basically pulled out halfway. So you could call that, and pulling out and still playing the shot ball. Or, very good movement on the ball there. So Jaden Seales has started off well. Constas is looking as if he wants to attack, but Seales is keeping him pinned at the crease. Jaden Seales goes in and bows. Oh my word! Another close one past the outside edge. Goes through to be taken by Shea Hope. I tell you, my people, it is looking very, very interesting here. Jaden Seales challenging the outside edge. This one now was a bit shorter. Constas looking to drive it off the back foot, and the ball went whistling past the outside edge through to Shea Hope. Very close one there. Jaden Seales showing all his skills. Oh my word. Some good bowling in the opening spell here from the two bowlers. As Jaden Seales goes in for the 5th ball of this over. He goes in now. Constas wait on him. And this one is driving again, and it goes past the outside edge through to Shea Hope. Oh my word. Jaden Seales is really troubling the outside edge, my people. Well, not troubling it. I mean, he's pulling the batsman into some shots there, and the ball is just moving away from him. Oh my goodness. Jaden Seales, keep it right there and you will nick him off pretty soon. Keep him there and you will nick him off. Oh my word. This is some brilliant bowling by Jaden Seales. Like the pressure. I love the pressure. Will he challenge that outside edge again with the ball tailing away, or will he look to go in towards the stump and trap him in front? Here he goes now. In. Oh, Constas comes across and plays a nice defensive shot, and that's the over. So another maiden there, 12 without loss, and we will see Usman Khawaja versus Shamar Joseph again in this over. I really and truly love how these two bowlers are going to work. Not a lot of short stuff, challenging the bat. You understand? The only short ball that we really saw was that first ball from Shamar Joseph that was hit away for 4. After that, they have been bowling some good stuff. So let us see what Shamar Joseph will bring forth now. So Australia winning the toss and choosing to bat first. They are 12 without loss as we get a view of beautiful Grenada. Shamar Joseph goes in and another ball that, come on, man. Another ball that was sailing towards the... No, sir. No, Alzarri Joseph, man. No way on earth the batsman supposed to get 2 for that. The ball was played back past the bowler, and Alzarri just barely tried it as if he knew for sure that they were just going to run 1. 2 wasn't there, man. Little things like those add up, Little things like those add up. We have to be careful, man. We have to show some intensity. Even if they go through and get the 2, show some intensity. Anyways, 14 without loss. Shamar Joseph goes to... Oh, my word! Squaring Usman Khawaja up. Then the ball moved away from him. And Shea Hope is doing some work behind the stump there. Usman Khawaja comes down and pat the crease a little bit. Pat the pitch a little bit. seem to be saying that something is going on there, but that was a very good delivery, squaring Usman Khawaja up. As we take a look at this again, this was sloppy cricket. Sloppy cricket. Could have even probably challenged for the run out. Sloppy way to start. Shamar Joseph goes to Usman Khawaja, another quick delivery. And oh my word, Shamar Joseph is turning up the pace. Khawaja there trying to survive. But I must say the opening pair here, bowlers for us, they have definitely gotten off to a good start. I mean, Australia, they have 14 runs on the board, but so far we have been challenging the outside edge of the bat. Haven't really seen anything as yet in terms of challenging the pad too much. Here goes Shamar Joseph, and Khawaja walks down to look to meet him, and the ball takes the outer portion of the bat and trickles over into the offside. So Usman Khawaja there trying to get Shamar Joseph to change up a little bit, walking down. You know, usually when you see a batsman going down the crease like that, he's trying to see if he can, you know, throw the bowler off in terms of, you know, if the ball is moving too much. You understand? So Shamar Joseph goes in, short one that Khawaja just turns around in the onside a bit there. Alzarri Joseph comes across, picks it up, and there is one run. And that was a no ball actually from Shamar Joseph. So just overreaching there, overstepping, probably striving for the extra pace. Shamar Joseph, as we see it here, nothing behind the line from Shamar Joseph. All right, here it comes now. 5.4 overs in. Australia 16 without loss. So Constas waits on Shamar Joseph. Joseph goes in now. Balls to Constas. Oh, that was a good ball. Was going inland with the stump and then was tailing away a bit to the offside, but Constas get his bat down and there is no run. So we keep on getting a view of Anderson Phillip here. Just to remind you, Anderson Phillip comes into the playing 11 for Vice Captain Jamel Warrican. So he will be expected to help further down with the with the bowling. So Anderson Phillip there. A lot of bowling. Shamar Joseph goes in. And this one, Constas is driving Lucy outside the off stump. And once again, it goes whistling past the edge. Oh, my word. One thing is for sure, the Australians, they are surviving, yes. But the bowlers, they have gotten off to a good start in terms of getting the batsmen to play some shots that are not the safest, you could say. So that's how it's going right now. So there we have the West Indies playing 11 here. Brathwaite, Campbell, Carty, King, Hope, Chase, Graves, Phillip, Joseph, and Seales. All right, so here we go now. Goes, oh, Jaden Seales. This one is turned around the corner. And there is one run. As we take a look at the former captain, Craig Brathwaite, receiving a couple of things there for playing his 100th test match for West Indies. Not in the best of form right now, but he has been with the team for a good period of time. So, you know, good luck to him on his 100th test, Craig Brathwaite. So here comes Jaden Seales now. He's bowling his fourth over, the second ball of the fourth over for him. Depending on what happens, here he goes now, in and bows. And Constas goes for the pull. Comes off the bottom edge, or probably leading, looked to have come off the bottom edge of the bat, and luckily trickles down to the boundary for 4. Jaden Seales was looking to go short with that one there, and oh my word, Nice. There, the batsman going for it. Seem to have come off the toe end of the bat. And that's 4 runs to Constas, bring the score up to 21. So Jaden Seales there, mixing it up a little bit, looking to go short at Constas, who was up to the challenge, up to the task. All right, here we go now. Jaden Seales as Constas pulls away from the crease. Not sure what's going on there. We need 11 Lauras or Chris Gales or Sir Gary or Shivars or Sir Viv batting thin. Yeah, Lawrence, and I was even wondering that if we, my thought was if we drop Warwick it would be to bring in probably another batsman, but they have gone for they have decided to go with another bowler. Don't know if they think they're going to bowl out Australia for less, for less than what we did in the first innings. My thought was that if they were going to change, it would be to strengthen the batting a bit. So I don't know. Sammy and Chase and those guys, they probably have a plan that they are working with. So 21 without loss. If you're just coming on, Australia won the toss and decided to bat first. Nothing to worry about though, because according to Chase, they would have bowled first if they won the toss. So we are doing, both teams gets the opportunity to do what they wanted to do. Not a lot of people in the stands. Here we go now. Jaden Seales to bowl to Constas. He goes in and he goes. Oh, what a stop! Very good stop by Casey Carty there. That one was Constas was driven into the lofty shot there, looking to pierce the gap in the offside, and that Casey Carty actually got a very good bounce, diving and stopping that one there, keeping the score to where it is. But with the batsman looking to go like this, you never know. We might be in business. Chris Gale said he's available from from a red ball match at Lords. Yeah, a lot of people are available. Jaden Seales goes. Oh, that's Plum. Is that probably going down? You see how quickly I cried out. That's Plum. That's probably going down the leg a bit. Oh my goodness. We haven't been challenging the pad much. We have been going past the outside edge. But seems as if Seales decided to set him up a little bit, but that probably was going down the leg. That's the only thing. The height was good, the bounce was good, but as we see it, yeah, that was missing. Yeah, that was missing. So Jaden Seales has been troubling the outside edge of the bat, and now decided to get one to tail inwards, trapping the batsman there, but that was going down the leg. Jaden Seales now to bowl the final ball of this over. Hopefully they'll give him another over in the spell. Here he goes now in. Oh, another in ball tailing in towards the pads. Batsman gets the bat down for a single. That's 4 overs there for Jaden Seales. Hopefully we'll get another one in this spell. He's looking good so far. Same for Shamar Joseph bowling from the other end. I don't know how many football fans we have on here right now, but I posted something early this morning, like probably a few after 7 or something like that. Liverpool, they have lost one of their players, Diogo Jota, from Portugal. He was only 28. He and his younger brother, who was 26, they died in an accident in Spain. Yeah, man. Apparently, a tire, of the Lamborghini that they were driving blew out, and the car burst into flames. So Diego Jota has passed away. Young player, only 28. You understand? Recently won the title with Liverpool, and very, very sad news. He actually got married 2 weeks ago, and his wife is now left with 3 kids. So really, really sad there. Sad. So Shamar Joseph to Constas, and this one is a very good line delivery. Constas goes on the front foot and plays that one down. So as I was saying a bit earlier, that was a bit of sad news to wake up to this morning. You know, very, very sad there. I mean, I tell you, it's tough. It's really tough, man. Really tough. When last was any cricket played in Grenada, the visiting teams play at our venue more than West Indies players in our resident club at Kensington over what is in seen in the others. We haven't played. Here goes. Oh, very good ball. Yeah, we haven't played any cricket there in Grenada in a little while. I think it was yesterday. I think it was yesterday. I was reading an article and, you know, they were saying that we haven't had cricket there in a little while, especially red ball cricket, test cricket. You know, we usually have white ball cricket going on there, but it's been a little while. So Constas there, my people, being challenged right now. Outside edge of the bat is being challenged. The pads are being challenged. Everything right now. So the pressure is being turned up as Shamar Joseph races in now to Constas. He waits on him. And this one is lined down the leg side, turns around the corner, straight to Casey Carty, standing in a square leg position, you could say. Yeah, Lawrence, really, really tough man. Tough, you know. Yeah, not a lot of cricket there, just, you know. All right, so 22 without loss. Australia, they have actually managed to see out probably what would be the opening spell of Seales. Don't know if they're going to give him another one to make it 6. As Shamar Joseph goes in, Constas goes on the front foot, plays it in the offside. There is no run. So that is the thing there, my people. You know, we have been bowling well in this opening spell so far. The two bowlers actually, but you know, they have actually managed to stay there. As we get a look on the replay here, Constas driving after a lot of balls there, barely missing the outside edge. So he will be happy to have survived this long. Well, he's still out there. So Shamar Joseph goes in now to bowl the 5th ball of this over, and it is a flashing shot down to the boundary for 4. Oh my word. Constas, that one was short, wide, outside the half stump. He went flashing after it, and Raston Chase, who's usually very good at taking some one-handed catches, he went diving after it. We'll have to see on the replay if he was able to get anything to it. That was seemed to have gone over the Chase there. So a boundary there for Constas. I say hail Junior Murray. Hail up to Junior Murray. Not too sure if he follows or listens to this platform, but hail up Junior Murray anyways. All right, 26 without loss, 7.5 overs in. Constas is ever so looking to score. Shamar Joseph goes in and, oh, what a beautiful shot. Oh my goodness, what a beautiful shot from the youngster. Whoa, nice shot there. Brings the score up to 30. Constas goes to 23 from 30. And the opening pair here, my people, they are pushing on. I understand we have challenged them somewhat, but luckily for them, they're still at the wicket. That's the thing. Our batsmen need to understand when you come under pressure, you need to find a way to survive. You have to find a way to survive. So it's probably the first, it's going to be the first in a while, in the first that we're going through, you know, the two bowlers coming off, and we haven't picked up any wickets, right? So in the first game, I think we were able to pick up wickets in the opening spell in both innings. So let us see. That was a very good shot there by Constas. Nice looking shot. Very good. So Alzarri Joseph, the first change. Alzarri Joseph, just pitch the ball. Just put the ball up, Joseph. Continue to trouble them. No short ball. Put the ball up. First one is short. Jesus Christ, man. It's the first ball still. It could be a loosener. Could be a loosener. But short ball, we know meat and drink for Khawaja. I think in the last game we were able to get him out playing a similar shot, but that one he got on top of it, over it, and just pulled it away. So Alzarri Joseph greeted with 4 runs off the first ball, similarly to how Shamar Joseph started. So let us see if he'll be able to get it together here now. So Alzarri Joseph goes in now to bowl to Khawaja, who is on 10 from 20. He goes in, another short ball, and it is pulled away down to the boundary for 4. And all the good work that was done in the opening part there seem as if it's going to be undone now. Goodness gracious me. Weren't you looking? Did you not see what the bowlers were bowling that was troubling the batsmen? I mean, I can understand that you're just coming on and you're but goodness gracious me, man. You just watch Shamar and Jaden Seales troubling the batsmen by getting the ball outside the half. You know what? You're not going to stress me out today, no. You're not going to stress me out today. This one squares Usman Khawaja up, ball goes over to the offside, and there is a single there. You're definitely not going to stress me out because we all see what has been happening since morning. Not saying that you can't bowl short stuff or whatever, but you see what has been affecting the batsmen. You sit and watch the guys bowl over after over. Let me tell you. Tell you, boy, man. Tell you, boy. Alzarri Joseph goes in. Oh, that's that one there, squaring up Constas up.
We just take it.
Boy. Good morning. Excellent bowling. I think what is missing though is the Yorkers. Yep. That have been nice to mix a few in. So 39 without loss. Australia off to a good start. Alzarri Joseph, that is the line. That is the line and the length right there. That is where you're supposed to bowl. That is where you're supposed to bowl. Very good ball there from Alzarri Joseph to finish up. Just as though we can say, boy, it was a poor start. That is how we can say very good bowling. Very good line and length right there. Very good by Alzarri Joseph. You know, I mean, the first over, you're not always going to hit the ground running, but especially when the opening pair start off with such pressure and put the batsman under such pressure, you want the first change to come on and really keep it going. You understand? And the 2 boundaries of the first and second ball, start to lift the pressure a bit. So Anderson Phillip is the next change. So Australia, they have managed to stay out. They have managed to last out our 2 opening bowlers. Or 2 opening bowlers. So now Anderson Phillip was brought into the team to help. So let us see how he will go. Anderson Phillip now to bowl his first ball to Khawaja. He goes in. And that one there down the leg side. And She-Hope is able to collect it. Easy, brother. I can tell you I have a few already. And they are there because of this West Indies team and Manchester United. Can you imagine supporting those two teams? Not good for the health at all. Anderson Phillip now goes into goal to Usman Khawaja. Oh, gets him into... Oh, Usman Khawaja driving after that one, and it goes through, and Shea Hope collects it there. So Anderson Phillip driving Khawaja into that flamboyant shot there, just goes whistling past the bat. Yeah, man, put the ball up there. Put the ball up there. Don't bowl a short ball to him right now. I mean, you can mix a short ball in there every now and again, but you don't want that to be the thing. Too early to be thinking that. All right, so here comes Anderson Phillip again now. Usman Khawaja waits on him. He goes in. Oh, and that one is on his pads, and he flicks it down to, looks to be Shamar Joseph for another single. Yeah, look like, boy, I don't know how I end up supporting those two teams. Cannot be good at all. Cannot be good, 40 without loss, 9.3 overs in. Constas is on 23. Usman Khawaja is on 16. Anderson Phillip 3 balls into his first over. We have already had the change. Alzarri and Shamar and Jaden Seales, they have been taken off. Now we have Anderson Phillip and Alzarri operating. Constas leaves that one to go through to Shea Hope. Yeah, Shea Hope, I need to take a step in if he continues to die before it gets to him. Another single there. All right. Another good ball there. Legendary and pedigree in a slump handling. Patch still worthy of support. Yeah, with a diehard support we're doing, a diehard supporting, so it's difficult to move away. All right, so here we have Alzarri Joseph for his second over. The first one went for 9. Australia, they are now 41 without loss. Alzarri Joseph goes in short, wide down the leg side, and the batsman turns it around. He will feel he missed out on that one. He gets a single, and that was actually a no ball also. Christ, boy. Alzarri goes in now to Usman Khawaja, gets him right in, look to be in the midriff area there, and there is no run. I think it's during the low period that West Indies cricketers need to fan support everybody in world cricket loves their home teams, then West Indies next. Yeah, that is true. That is true. Well, I don't know if everybody, but most teams, you know, especially when we do things like this on, we see people from other countries that come on and say that West Indies is their second team. The worst part about it, though, as we see Alzarri goes into Usman Khawaja now, another one down the leg side. So the problem though is I have been watching West Indies cricket. We have been going around the corner. You know, we have been going around the corner. Alzarri once again tailing down the leg side there, clipping the pad, goes down to the boundary. So leg by score goes up to 47, and we're just leaking runs now. Boy, I mean, I tell you. That is where you bowl the ball. That is where you bowl the ball, man. That is where you bowl the ball. Wrapped on the pad there, and the umpire has given him. Usman Khawaja is going for it. That is where you bowl the ball and stop bowl the ball on the leg stump. Either you challenge the pad, challenge the outside edge. That is why you do, man. Although probably he was trying to do that and got it off and went down the leg. That is how you get that. And the good thing is we have umpires call on our side. So if it is clipping, that's good. That is where you bowl the ball, man. They have been under so much pressure. Looks, brother. I am happy we got umpires calling up because this looks to be. Happy we got umpires call. This looks to be missing it. Probably clipping still. But umpires call is on our side. Looks to be missing, but let us see. That is where your ball, man. And sure. Challenge the pad or the edge. Oh, I'm dead, man. Clipping. Umpire's call. Well, so you go, Usman Khawaja. So you go, come off, I feel. It would be nice to see West Indies team stick to the coach manual, especially to batter they always getting out. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes they go out there with the plan and, you know, I don't know what happened. We just take it easy today. All right. 47 for 1. Dominated the test scene with bat ball, wicket keeping, feeling first ODI champions, T20 champions trophy. The others try beat us by any means necessary. I guess we need to get back to that level. Sports to the bone, I call it yesterday. Zari is overdue for a 5-wicket haul. 1 down. Boy, I wouldn't mind. The way how he started his spell, I wouldn't mind. You understand? Because the fact that Shamar Joseph and Jaden Seales had them under so much pressure, and then he came and, you know, started that loosely, you know, really threw me off. So I am hoping for his sake that he was able to do that. And it's about time. But the only way to do it is to challenge the pads or get the ball up there. Stop ball the ball right down the leg side. But here he goes now. And remember this man is not settled at number 3. I said this in the last game and someone had said that no, man, he's well settled in the team. This is let me see, he played in the World Test Championship final. This is probably his 3rd match batting at number 3 in this Australia team. You understand? He was always in the team as an established number 6. He got injured. When he came back, he replaced Marnus Lamashane at 3. So let us see. Green is very good though. But personally, I don't see him as a number 3. So hopefully we can get him quite early. So here he goes now. Alzarri Joseph to bowl to Green. He goes in. Oh, yo. Very good ball there. If he got it a little closer to him, probably would have taken the edge. Good ball. I guess Green is they're just trying to turn him into a number 3. Hopefully, we are able to get the better of him in this one. He don't have a good head game plan. I mean, I don't know, because I mean the plan is there, and you know, at his age now, he should be able to, you know, stay focused on locking and what you know. Anyways, here he goes now. Final ball of this over. Another very good ball there from Alzarri Joseph. That is where the problem has been. That is where we've been causing them problems. So let's say if you bowl the ball, you bowl the ball there. You surprise the man every now and again with a one shot ball. Yeah, man, I focus. Alzarri Joseph should wreak havoc, make them show respect. Yeah, that is what you need for doing. You have the pace, you have everything, you have the experience. You use your short ball to really surprise the batsman every now and again. I mean, if you're going through a spell where the captain say, yes, let us go short at a bowler for a batsman for a period of time, no problem. But you just come on, you see what has been working. That you have to do that. That you need to do, man. Hold on, people. I'm trying to plug this laptop in. All right, Anderson Phillip hasn't looked too bad either. Oh, is that an edge? Is that an edge? Oh, my word. There we go. There we go. I just said Anderson Phillip has been bowling well also. And there we go. Constas once again going for that lofty drive. And Anderson Phillip bowling the ball right in that area. Shaving off the outside edge of the bat. Goes through to be taken by Shea Hope. That is what we are talking about, my people. You put the ball, bring the batsman into playing that shot, and that is why you have the wicket keeper on the slips. It's early in the game. You put the ball up there, ask the batsman to play the ball, and you might be in business. And Anderson Phillip has started well. There we go. He get upset so easy and have so much hate and anger. Only he can go back where he started and come from. The team can beat us. I wouldn't even say it's hate. I wouldn't even say it's hate. I mean, he has the aura of an old-fashioned fast bowler. So, as I said, he gets pumped up very easily. So, you know, he needs to be able to control it, though. You understand? I don't necessarily have a problem with it, but you have to be consistent when you're like that. Because I used to love watch Curtly Ambrose. I didn't get to see a lot of him. When I started watching cricket, he was on his way out. But believe it, I enjoyed how he behaved on the field. But his bowling backed up, his you know, how he carried himself, being serious and all of that. His bowling backed it up. So here comes Mr. Steve Smith now. I don't think he's going to bat us out of this game, at least in this innings. But let us see. I just have a good feeling with our bowling right now. If Sneaky Smith gets to bat, I am bowling at his fingers, fit to bat, face the music. Well, it's going to be a challenge to bowl at his fingers, you know. If we get Smith for under 20, as he will be under pressure, truthfully, I thought the openers were looking very comfortable. I didn't think so doing a supernova. Personally, I didn't think so. Constas, he looked, I mean, it's not like we were troubling him a lot, but you know, he played probably about 5 or 6 foul shot that almost took the edge. Khawaja looked a bit more settled. You know, he got squared up a couple of times and the ball went past the edge, but you know, it looked, in all honesty, it looked to me as if we could have gotten him at any point. That is why when Alzarri came on, I was so critical and saying that he needs to put the ball up there. He needs to put the ball up there because it looked to me as if we could have gotten, especially Constas, at any time. You know, so good that we were able to pick up those 2 wickets as we are now on a water break. We are 1 hour in, 47 for 2. As we take a look at Anderson Phillip, I was just, as he was running in, I was like, Anderson Phillip has started well, and that one, that is where you bowl the ball, man. It's day one in the test match, early, put the ball up there and pull the batsmen into playing those shots. That is why you have guys in the slip. That is why you have the keeper up there. You know, they might score a boundary here or there, but you have to force the man into playing the shot before the new ball get old, you know. Steve Smith, oh, it goes across and plays a fancy, ugly-looking shot into the offside for a single. I missed the pitch report. Why did we go with 4 fast bowlers? I wasn't really paying attention to the pitch report, but I think what they were saying is that from the first game, Warwick didn't bowl much because of the pitch, and they were saying that this pitch looked as if it was going to be, you know, they were expecting it to be friendly for the seamers also. Good for batting, but, you know, they decided to go with the seamer. I wasn't listening to the pitch report. It was on the TV, but I was doing something else, so I didn't hear exactly, but I would assume it's because, you know, they don't need Warwick. That's basically it. Very rarely do we need 2 spinners in the Caribbean. Very rarely do we need that. You understand? So, in my opinion, they even made a mistake in the first game. The only thing, the only thing is that personally, I would have gone for the extra batter. They went for the extra bowler, and he has struck early. So let's hope that the batsmen that are there will do what they need to do. Whereas Sneaky Smith and Papergate was never to play or have anything to do with as a cricket. Again, never is no longer as long as it used to be. Boy, I mean, you know how it goes. You know how it goes over there, you know. Man, I was a huge fan of him, you know. Still a fan of him, but when that whole thing went down, man, I was so disappointed. As much as, oh, you know, he's not a West Indian, you know, he's a player that I really like. This man Smith averages the same as 2 of our main batters put together. It's insane. Boy, don't even bother talk about it. We're going to get him early today, man. We're going to get him early. Don't worry. We're going to get him early. Extra batter is what I was thinking we need. Yeah, that's what I thought we needed. But, you know, let's see. Anderson Phillip now to bowl to Green, who is still yet to get off the mark. Phillip goes in and bowl, and this one goes through to be taken by the keeper. So he has faced 6 balls and is yet to get off the mark. So Australia, they are 48 for 2, 11.5 overs in. As we get a look at the former captain Craig Brathwaite, who once again, my people, he's celebrating his 100th test. Hope he will be able to get some runs for us. If we bat later on today or tomorrow, whenever we bat, hopefully we'll get a chance. Hopefully we'll get some runs. I thought Imnak would get a chance this game. He's the one that I had in, but, you know, just see. Or tail long like Kangaroo Sammy is. Here he goes now, in and bowls. Oh! Cameron Green leaving that one alone, but the bounce took it over the stumps. Or tail long like a Kangaroo Sammy is placing serious responsibility on the top order to perform. He can't want us to bat out 150 overs with that length in tail. Exactly. Yes. And it looks so obvious to us. So I'm not too sure if it is the case where he has a lot of belief in them or he's just not seeing it. You understand? We saw what happened in the first game. You know, obviously we see that bowling is our strength. But I don't know if we necessarily need to add another pacer. It's unlikely that we're going to bowl them out for 30. So why would you add another pacer? But let us see. Jaden say we Grenadians have been driving around the whole island advertising. And you're not at the game, man. The stand's empty. Why are you not at the game, Jaden? Why are you not at the game? 48 for 2. Alzarri Joseph is back for his 3rd over. Alzarri. Oh, Steve Smith there with his usual shot, awkward, weird looking shot through the offside for another 2. 50 for 2 there. That Cameron Green leave from the last over there, the bounce is what saved him. You know, he left that in line with the stump, but I guess he judged, well, he was rising still, so I guess he saw that he could have left it. So 50 for 2. Anderson has started the most threatening so far, though. So maybe a good call from Sammy. Look at Sammy calling for a short leg. Sammy, a captain the team. Sammy, a captain. Same, some Grenadians wanted to hit the third umpire. I can't do that, man. I can't prison, no I go. A prison, no I go. Sammy, a captain the team. Sammy's a man still who loves stay from behind the boundary and point out things and show things, you know. I mean, I guess it's a team effort. We're not as good as some teams, so all hands on deck, I guess. I feel like this is where Sammy and Paul fell out, where Paul probably was ignoring some of Sammy's advice and Sammy got fed up of it. Probably because you know, as a man who love captain from in the stands. All right, so 50 for 2, my people. Steve Smith there is ready now. Apparently, he had someone in his eye view giving some issues, but Alzarri goes in, pulls it away in the air. The fielder settles under it, and the catch is taken, and Steve Smith is gone. Alzarri Joseph with a short ball to Steve Smith. Steve Smith going under it, miscued it, and the catch is taken. Steve Smith is back on his way to the dugout. There we have it, my people. Alzarri Joseph getting rid of Steve Smith. Here we see on the replay, that one was short. Steve Smith decided he was going for it, and the fielder at no point looked as if he was going to drop it. Looked to have been Anderson Phillip there settling under it, and a magnificent catch was taken by Anderson Phillip. So very, very good catch there. And according to Supernova, Alzarri might be on his way to take 5. So I guess he has 3 more to go. Very, very good going by the bowlers. Good morning. Bless up, Sherwin. Bless up. Jaden, leave him to God. Peter has upside. Yes. Yeah. Very good. Very good. Very good there. So remember we said didn't think Steve was going to make any runs today. That is good. Good. I say God don't like ugly. He may wear pajamas, but don't sleep. Here comes the man that gave us some problem in the first game. First innings and second innings. As we see on the replay here, Steve Smith going across his half stump. Alzarri going short. Steve Smith looking to get it, but Anderson Phillip at no point look as if he was going to drop that. He got settled, went for the reverse cup, or Australia, if you will, the Australian method, if you will, and took a brilliant catch there. Very good to see. And as we know, Travis Head is a danger man, but Who to tell? We can get him. Plus, Cameron Green is still not settled. He has faced 7 ball and is yet to get off the mark. The West Indies pace bowlers are in business once again. I say, sorry, Nara. That wicket got us excited, though. Green would be the next wicket. Yeah, man. Green is probably going to go pretty soon. Yeah, the match I get Rashford, Phillip, and alone. The match I So here we go now. Anderson Phillip goes into Travis Head, and this one is played back towards Anderson Phillip, and there is no run. What problem? What the middle of a hat trick? All right. I told everyone on the live, it's time for Alzarri to scare these Aussies. Yeah, man, you've been saying that. You've been saying that for a while. You've been saying it for a little while now. Mm-hmm. That is it, man. That is it. He needs to stand up and be counted, man. You know, you're in the team for how long, seeing a pace bowler, quickest in the team. I have 2 youngsters come and take in the new ball. I have to show say you have it too, man. Anyways, Anderson Phillip goes in, bowls to Head, and Head plays this one to Brathwaite. All right. Meanwhile, Indian Shubman Gill beating bowling like nothing. This man might get 300. Let me see. The last time I checked, he was on 200 and hold on there. 574 for 8. And this Phillip goes in. Travis Head turns this around the corner, and they are going to get 2. Shubman Gill, he was actually dismissed. Tong got him for 269. He made 269. So they are 574 for 8. Listen, 574 for 8, and it's only 143 overs. Can you imagine Sammy saying that he wants our team to bat 150 overs? Yeah, he's out. Yeah, man. We need Head and Carey out. Then we are on our way. Mic check. The mic is fine, man. Whenever you see me talking and the mic is this one, another run here. Whenever you see me talking, remember it's test cricket and it's long, you know. It's a long thing. So whenever you see me talking and you don't hear any sound, I mean, you know, I have to be discussing transfer for football. Remember football soon start up back, you know, so I have to be discussing all the happenings going on with my club and all of that. Yeah, man, Shubman Gill has been dismissed. May put in the jinx on the man. Great innings from the young man, though. Yeah, man, it was a good nap, man. I woke up this morning and was looking at it, you know, until they took it off. I don't know why they take it off and start showing some old T20 game. But I was watching it this morning. 54 for 3. Anderson Phillip goes into bowl to Green on this one. Oh, finally he gets off the mark. And he's going to get 2 there to get off the mark. Seales is our best test bowler. All right, Jaden. So Cameron Green finally getting off the mark there. Anderson Phillip, as Badri is saying here, good to know that, he was playing some county cricket. That is what you see, our bowlers, they're doing well enough. They're able to compete on the world stage. So that is why you find teams overseas in county cricket. That is why you find that teams are willing to invest and to bring them in and not so for our batters, right? So Anderson Phillip now going into bowl. The last ball of this over, he goes into bowl to Green. And this one is another good delivery that is left by Green. And the score is 56 for 3. So we come to the end of the over. So another very good over from Anderson Phillip. Shout out Sheldon, blessings. So another good delivery there. All right, so 56 for 3, 14 overs in. Alzarri Joseph with 2 for 14 from his 3. Started off really tough. We were giving him a little bit of stick, but he has really turned things around and is looking good. So we give him some credit. Blessings, DJ. Blessings. Alzarri Joseph go. Oh! That was a nice Yorker that was tailing in towards that stump. Travis Head was able to get his bat down and keep the ball out. So Alzarri there getting the ball to move around. That one was tailing in towards the stumps and Travis Head was able to get his bat down. So very good bowling there. We're honestly doing better than I thought. We have gotten one more wicket than I would have liked before lunch. If we can get them for below 280, that would be great. Yep, if we can. Alzarri goes in. That's a wide one. That is Jesus Christ. Man. We are in the ascendancy. You get a look good. Oh, got a little spin on it. I remember feeling in those positions. Sometimes the ball might get a little spin and move the other way, but we have them under pressure, man. We can't let up, we can't let loose. Little miss up there from Brathwaite. All right, so 57 for 3. Man, the bowlers they're moving the ball well. So here we go now. 57 for 3. Alzarri goes in. That one is played straight back to Alzarri. And he picks it up. There is no run. That is the thing. Most time when other bowlers get in swing, he would get some swing because he's capable. And he can move the ball both ways. And if he gets the ball up, the ball will swing. But problem is that most times, he doesn't allow the ball enough time to swing because he's bowling it short. So that's the thing. When he gets the ball up there now, and when he's disciplined, that is why it looks. That is why it looks so good. And we can't let Travis Head get settled at the crease. Definitely need to get him. Sports to the bone. Do you like the change West Indies made? Is it edge? Did that edge? I was reading the things. By the time I looked down, I just see them appeal. Seems as if no edge was taken there. There was a huge shout coming from behind the stump. Alzarri wasn't too sure. But it doesn't seem as if it touched though. Sports and Bone, you like the change we made? Personally, I would have gone for a change to strengthen the batting. My idea was to remove the same player, Imlach. And I bat that lick. And I bat that. I probably look on it tie pad or somewhere. Look close. Anyways, Alzarri Joseph is back operating. Here he goes now. The ball to Cameron Green. That one is on the leg and he's going to work this one away. Going to challenge the boundary down to the boundary for 4. So just strain away a bit on that one. Yeah, as I was saying, my idea was to drop Warwickon and strengthen the batting. That was my thing. But they brought in Anderson Phillip, and he has taken a wicket quite early. So let us see if it will work. My thing is, I've always trusted our bowlers that they can take 20 wickets without Australia making 800. I've always trusted our bowlers to do that. But now that we have shortened the batting, I'm not too sure. So that one there, the previous one had brushed his pocket, as Sherwin is saying here, had brushed his pocket. So the umpire is correct. So another one down the leg side there. And it's 61 for 3 after 15 overs. So Australia, they have Cameron Green and Travis Head at the crease, looking to see if they can build a little partnership there. But every time I go on social media here, on Facebook or whatever platform or TikTok, I see another picture with Diego Jota. But I tell you, this is really, really sad, man. Really sad. Really sad for know that such a youngster lose his life. You know, leaving 3 kids and a wife. Really sad situation, man. Diego Jota was advised not to fly before the car crash that cost his life. Well, you never know what you can't see in the future, you know, so that is something that I don't really believe in. People talking about if me did know. You know, it's tough, but great umpiring, obviously it's not whole stock. Kettlebell, you know, easy, you know, easy, you know. All right. Anderson Phillip can hold the bat. Yeah, but we need can hold the bat, yes, but it's still part of the tail, you understand? That is my thing. I'm happy that he took the wicket, and I'm hoping that, you know, he will contribute in terms of helping us to get them out cheaply. But based on how this team is looking, my thing was always to lengthen the batting. In all honesty, that was my thing, you know. His death can be very sudden. Rest in peace. Yeah, man. I tell you, man, boy. Tough, man, tough. Sri Lanka and Phillip can hold a bat. Yes, he is averaging 26 runs in Test cricket. Well, basically averaging the same thing that our specialist batsmen are averaging. So the rest thing is that Captain Chase. Please do not there is any decision when others have to sink to gully bush tactics. It says you better than them. All right. Here goes Anderson Phillip now to bowl to Travis Head, and this one is played down. No run there. Yeah, man, his brother passed away. His brother only 26. His brother passed away as well. I can't imagine the pain for their parents. Yeah, man, his brother, you know, he was 26. Think he plays in the in a second division or something like that. Young youth, them boy. I tell you, 2 weeks ago he got Diego got married, 3 kids behind. Boy, I tell you, it's really tough. Even it's tough, man. It's tough. It's really tough, man. Yeah, destiny is destiny, you know. Tough, man. Anyway, Anderson Phillip goes in now to bowl to Travis Head, and this one is another one on the pads that is flicked into the leg side, but there is no run. So 61 for 3. So here he goes now. Anderson Phillip in, bowls to Travis Head. This one is firmly driven into the offside, and there is no run. So one delivery to go in this over. One delivery in the 16th over. 61 for 3. All right, here comes Anderson Phillip, final ball of this over now. Travis Head awaits, he goes in, and Travis Head is just playing a little back drive there. What do they call it? A little back punch into the offside without any run. Umpire RK came on a regional tour as a promising county umpire. St. Peter Nero on the exchange asked Spiceman Lendl about him. All right. Will Chase asks hope to open. I mean, it's the same playing 11, so I doubt that's gonna happen. It's the same playing 11, and there's a reason why they select him as the wicket keeper to bat down the order. You know, they have Brathwaite and Campbell in the team, so I don't think that's gonna happen. You're talking about the second test. So 61 for 3, Alzarri Joseph back in. Balls to Cameron Green, he was still looking a little bit fidgety out there. One thing is for sure, Craig Brathwaite has been extremely busy this morning. A lot of balls have actually gone to the former captain, the man Craig Brathwaite, doing a lot of work across the ground. Had one little boo-boo in the last couple, I think it was about 2 overs ago. But apart from that, he has been very busy and he has been good in his 100 test match for the West Indies. If we can bowl them out for under 200, that would be great. Would be great, great, great. Greater than great. Here goes Alzarri in and he bowls. Oh! Not a good ball. Tevin Imlach is averaging 12 runs in Test cricket. I don't think he can do much better than that against international bowling. I mean, there's a reason why you play a couple of tests, you go back and you work, you don't know what might come back. The same thing could be said about Anderson Phillip. People could say that he cannot bowl against international batsmen. And look, he has come back and he's doing well. You understand? Prior to this game, you know, you would probably say you don't want to see him out there playing Test cricket. You know, so let us see. I mean, Imlach has played what, 2 or 3 games so far. How many Test matches has he played? But I hear you do, Sherwin. I know exactly who you want to play. You have 2 players that you always need to play even when they're not in the squad. So I can't really understand your thing at all. I can't, and this is not being disrespectful. Even when we have a squad and we have to pick from the squad, right? You're always talking about people who are not in the squad that they need to play, and wherever they are, they can send for them because you're in the Caribbean. So I don't know. But I hear you, though. I hear you. All right, here goes Alzarri into Travis Head, and that's another dot ball. When you said Sammy was captaining from the pavilion, his manager Royal Lewis reduced to duties from the logistics hub. You never know. I tell you guys already now, I don't understand half of what's going on, you know. I like to be in the know so I can come and hear and talk and pretend as if I know things, but half of what this new crew is doing, I have no understanding or clue what they're doing. You understand? So I am just going with the flow. I have no idea what they're doing. All right, Alzarri Joseph goes in. He bowls to... Oh! That's dead! That... Give us no clipping. Jesus. Yeah, don't go for it. If we even go for it, it's probably clipping. So we'll still keep the review. As soon as the ball hit the pad, I shout out that's dead. That would probably be umpire's call the most. Yeah, that's probably umpire's call the most. That is probably umpire's call. Like I said, Arthur should be in the squad. Okay, Sherwin. All right. That's that would probably be umpire's call clipping if it's not missing. I personally thought he was hitting, but I personally thought if they had gone for that review, it would have been umpire's call. But just from the initial view, it looked plumb to me. Athens blew his chances. He's still young. Just need improvement. Kevlan Anderson should be in the squad. He's in the squad. What are you talking about, Sherwin? Kevlan Anderson is in the squad. He's in the squad. He's in the squad. Kevlan Anderson is in the squad. Arthur needed a rest. He was playing too many get-out shots, says Sheldon. I want him to score some runs in regional cricket and get back a chance. That is what I will say. You understand? Anderson Phillip goes in now to bowl to Cameron Green, and that was a very good looking ball. Jesus Christ. How wrong with them, man? Yeah, that was missing. The only thing we want the fielders to do is to back up the bowlers. That is all we ask of them. They are probably not going to score the runs, so when you're on the field, at least stop the balls. Gracious me. 63 for 3. We need another one, man. We need another wicket. So Anderson Phillip now bowling his 5th over. I think this is going to be his spell if he doesn't pick up one here. Very good ball. Brings the foul defensive shot out from Travis Head. Very close. Can't blame Alzarri for wanting the review there. Good decision by Chase. Bowlers one hit and it look close. You know, you can blame them for wanting to go for it. They're 100%. Oh man, you can't go for that, you know. But yeah, man, if you hit a man on the pad and it look that close, you know, as the bowler, you're definitely going to want to go for it. Anderson Phillip goes in now, 3rd ball of his 5th over, and Travis said looking to slash that one. That's another dot ball. Kevlan Anderson should be in the 11 today instead of King, says Sherwin. All right. Leading up to the first game, I had Kevlan Anderson / King, but the fact that we played him in the first game, we played King in the first game, I wouldn't just drop him for the second game like this. You know, you give him the next game. If things don't work, then you probably close out the series with bringing in Anderson. You got to give him more than one game, in my opinion. But I hear you, though. I hear you. Anderson Phillip goes into ball to Travis Head. Flicked in the air. This is going down. We have the fielder coming around. And they're going to get 2 from that. So 65 for 3 maybe now. Yep. West Indies signal that they wanted batsmen to score runs at a faster pace in the 4-day competition that affected the younger batsmen. Yeah, they sent out information saying that if you are doing this, you want to play this role, you need to do this. If you score this amount of runs in the first innings, then whatever. But, you know, what they probably need to do is allow the guys to bat. Because even when they come to the international level, them can bat for long. Oh, 65 for 3. This is probably going to be the final ball for Anderson Phillip for now. I think he's going to be taken out. Depending on probably if he takes a wicket. And then, I mean, how many minutes now? 11:35. You probably can bring on back one of the quicks to bring us up to lunch. You have Justin Graves. You can bowl Justin Graves with Alzarri for a bit, and then you bring back the seamers, get them some work before they go in for lunch. Anderson Phillip goes in and bowls. Oh! What a ball, Phillip, boy. 65 for 3. That's the end of Phillip's 5th over. 65 for 3. Good going. We definitely need to get another wicket here. Hopefully we can get head before lunch. And then we still have Alex Carey to deal with. See. Alzarri Joseph now to bowl his 6th over. Probably going to be the final one. He troubled them a little bit in the 5th over, so I guess he's getting another one here. Bowling his 6th over. So here we have Alzarri Joseph. Just put it up there. Green is still on. Oh! Alzarri Joseph seemed to be searching for the stumps there for Cameron Green. Seems to be searching for the stumps there. Yeah, we definitely need those guys back before lunch. Put in some work before lunch. Phillips and Seales leaving for county cricket. Stopped TNT winning the 4-day championship. I don't know if you remember, Sheldon. I don't know if you remember when the news came out. As Alzarri goes into bowl to Green again now. Good ball there, played down. I don't know if you remember when the news came that they were going. That is something that I had said in the video that is definitely going to affect Red Force team, but at the end of the day, that is how it goes, At the end of the day, that is how it goes. I couldn't care less, I have said it before. I know that countries want to win the regional championship and they want to do this and that. I couldn't care less. Seales and Phillip going to county cricket means that they were getting some more challenge right there. So, and that is what I want for them. You understand? I can understand people from their home country wanting them to play so they can win. I'm looking at West Indies. I'm looking at the work that they are putting in and the improvement that they're going to make to bring to West Indies team. I could care less about who win regional cricket. Obviously, when regional cricket and Super 50 and those things playing, I want Jamaica to win, yes. But the guys that are performing well, right, at them more have to score runs because I want him to go over into West Indies team, and that is my number one priority right now. Anyways, Alzarri Joseph now bowling the 4th delivery of this over, and he bowls to Green, who is playing this in the offside. He's now 8 from 20. Green is really fighting to try and play the type of game that they want him to play. All right, here goes Alzarri Joseph again. Oh, is that a 6? That's a 6 there. Alzarri Joseph testing Cameron Green with a short one, and he was able to get that away. Is that a 4? Seemed to have been a 4 there from Cameron Green. Sports Bone, I agree with your thoughts. They need that experience. That's why West Indies cricket falter. They miss the county cricket. Yeah, and I mean when they're over there, our bowlers they learn how to manipulate the ball. You understand? Learn how to use the ball in different conditions. Remember, we are touring. We have to tour more while. You understand? So they learn how to manipulate the ball in terms of how to swing the ball and all of that. So, you know, I prefer that. I prefer that. Plus they have good batsmen that they're bowling to over there. You know, Alzarri Joseph goes in now. Let's see what happens. So it's played back towards Alzarri Joseph, and he was unable to get down in time. So back-to-back boundaries there to finish off Alzarri's over, and I think that is going to be his spell. Yeah, man, that was a 4. We need to find Michael Holden and bring him back. He talk a lot of sense. Well, I don't think he's lost. You know, he's just trying to stay. He's just staying away from. He's just staying away from the cricket. I think it was 2021 or 2022 that he retired from commentary. You understand, and he has decided he has stayed away mostly from the spotlight since. If I'm not mistaken, he lives over there somewhere in the UK. Yep. All right. So I think that's the spell for Alzarri there. That's the spell there. Give him a little rest. Don't want to overwork him. Yeah, man. Bring back the Pacers before lunch. You know, I really like this. I really like this. Not only because I call it, but even in the first test, I was looking at it leading up to the lunch break, and I was like, yeah, man, Chase is using the ball as well and getting the frontline seamers back prior to the lunch break. This is good captaincy in my opinion here. 73 for 3. Good thing is Cameron Green is still unsettled, so let us see. Travis said he's still new to the crease. Shamar Joseph goes down the leg side. This one is just worked around the corner, and Alzarri picks it up and they get a single. Sam Constas played decent this time. Yeah, I mean, he got some runs, but in my opinion, he didn't look overly set. He played probably about 5 or 6 foul shot before he got out. Yeah, man, he played some foul shot before he got out. You know, he went driving after some loosely outside the half stump. You know, so it didn't look it didn't look. I mean, it's not like they troubled his pad or trouble. You know, or his defense looked weak, but his judgment was a bit off still in terms of driving after some loose balls. But he did better than the first game. 74 for 3. Shamar Joseph back for his 5th over. Second ball of this over now. He goes into bowl to Cameron Green. This one is wide outside the half stone. Cameron Green doesn't offer a shot. Yes, I'm Casanova. Pretty close to lunch. Yeah. Yeah, man, I think it's good ball. Good usage of the bowlers from our captain Raston Chase. All right, here Shamar Joseph. Go! That one was left alone by Green. It was tailing him towards the off stump, but it started moving basically after it passed the stumps, right? Do you think Kemar Roach is done now? He's 36 or 37. I mean, he hasn't called the time. I don't think he has a whole lot of time remaining. But what we have to remember, Roach plays a whole lot of county cricket. So I'm assuming he's going to go back and play county cricket. Probably if he does well, you know, they will bring him back. You know, I mean, run him out. Jesus Christ, Seales, pick up the ball, no brother. Pick up the ball, no Jaden. Pick up the ball, man. Yeah, so as I'm saying, let me see this replay here. So this one was just played right to Jaden Seales. Yeah, so remember, Kemar Roach plays a lot of county cricket, so who to tell, he might go over there and do a lot of stuff, and then they look back at him. But I think Sammy is trying to bring in the young players. You understand? I think that is what he's looking at right now. So I don't know. Even if he goes and performs well, I don't know if they're going to pick him still. Don't think so. We have five young guys and that are looking good, says DJ Fated. All right. There's no reason they should have gotten a single there. But may I tell you, man, Jaja. We have to be clinical now, man. We have to be, yeah. Still have Webster and Carey and these guys to come. Catch him! Cameron Green driving there. And hesitation, shoot the ball. I want them brother, man. It seems as if whenever these guys are to chase the ball and throw the ball in, it's as if you're begging them to do it. We can't understand them, man. I can't understand these guys at all. Did you know it was Virat Kohli who hit Constas because Constas swept Bumrah with ease? Yeah, we saw the clip. I don't know if it was because he hit him he hit Bumrah with ease, but I saw when he barged into him. I wouldn't say that he hit him over anything, but he barged into him. You know, probably not something you want to see from a veteran, you know, towards a youngster. But you know, most of Australia team is averaging over 30. Yep. Even their bowlers, you have a couple bowlers averaging in the 20s. That's basically what some of our specialist batters are averaging. 78 for 3, my people. Now we have Jaden Seales back in the attack. Let us see if we can get something from him before lunch. And this one is flicked in the air by Travis Head and safe down to the boundary for 4. So Jaden Seales just strained there onto Travis Head's pad, and that one was worked or flicked for 4. Very good shot there. And the score is ever so slowly creeping up close to 100. They're what now? 82 for 3. 82 for 3. Would be nice if we can pick up another one before the lunch break. $82 for 3. 20.1 overs. Let's see what Jaden Seales will come with this one. He goes in now. And this one Head gets 1 hand. How did that man? Jesus Christ, brother. No, man. You cannot throw without the ball, Craig Brathwaite. You have to have the ball to throw the ball. Side. That is simple crow hop. You call that technique crow hop. You know, hard. It's not hard. The ball wasn't played. You have to take out the ball. You can't throw without the ball. It's called a crow hop. Not even long bar you need for that crow hop. Run and pick up the ball and throw the ball. You can't throw without it. You don't have to have the ball to throw it. You can't throw the ball and the ball in the hand. Boy, I can't understand them man. No, sir. They need to remove Head ASAP. It's their fault because West Indies players can smell that Monaco stew for lunch for artists. I don't know what kind of stew you're talking about. You're emotional. Boy, DJ Fated, I don't know. But the man, this is where the game is, you know. This is where the game. Well, not only the game, because they have Webster and Alex Carey to come still. So if we can take this wicket, if we can break this partnership, and that is the second time we could have had a close run out. Not saying that we would have gotten him, you know, but Brathwaite, man, have to take up the ball, man. And earlier I was just praising Brathwaite, oh, he's been clean across the ground. It's the second one that, you know, second boo that from the farmer skip. We need to break this partnership before lunch. And we don't necessarily have, it don't have to be leg LBW. You don't have to be ball or cart. You know, you can't be run out. So take the chance. As we get a chance here to see beautiful Grenada. Beautiful water and a lot of lush green trees and all. Oh, this one. Go for another drive there by Cameron Green. Put the ball up the man. It's still early days. Even if I get a 4, it's still early. Even if I get a 4, it's still early days. Put it up there, let him drive. Make him drive after it, man. Yeah, man. Make him drive after it, Seals. 83 for 3, my people. Yeah, man. I agree. One more will put them under pressure. Yeah, man. We need another one, man. Can get it before lunch. That would be good. Just a little closer there, man. So 83 for 3, my people. 21 overs in. DJ Fated going to test match in Jamaica. If I was still living in Jamaica, I definitely would have been there. That is what I was talking about on the live show that I did a couple days ago. If I was still living in Jamaica, I definitely would have gone to that test match because I lived like under 10 minutes away from where Sabina Park is. When I was living in Jamaica, I was like 6 or 7 minutes drive away from Sabina Park. You know, so that is something that I miss about living in Jamaica, being able to just run over or drive over to Sabina Park. I definitely would have been there. Leaving where I am now to go there is not is that feasible. Even though I'm on summer holidays and I have like another month before I have to go back to work, I still can just leave and go to Jamaica to watch cricket. All right. Shamar Joseph goes into bowl to Travis Head, and that's another dot ball. No, I'm no longer living there. I lived there. I lived there for a long time, but I'm no longer living there. $83 for 3. You know what? I didn't even remember about this though. No, that Ian Bishop is saying it. The Kirana James Stadium that was damaged by the hurricane. I didn't even remember, you know. Boy, I tell you, that was really tough. You probably want to try get the ball outside the half stump a little bit, maybe. England is starting their innings. Hold on, let me check. Did India declare the bowler mode? Last time I checked, it was 500 and something for 8. Let me see. Did India declare the bowler mode? 587 all out in 151 overs. All right, 151 overs, similar to what Sam is asking our guys to bat. 150 overs, right? 151. That one squared him up, took a leading edge, and they get a single. Australia goes up to 84 for 3. So India made 587, 151 overs. Shubman Gill, brilliant knock once again. Second game as captain. Second game as captain, and he got 269. Jaiswal made 87. Yesterday, I was watching it, saw when he got out, really gave it away. A century was on the card for him, but he gave it away. Ravindra Jadeja, I didn't see how he got out. I was watching this game. Washington Sundar made 42. Bowling for England, as we see Shamar Joseph goes into bowl to Cameron Green, wide outside the half stump, and it's hammered through the offside. Is it gonna down to the boundary for 4? So Cameron Green there opening up and getting a 4, 88 for 3. Bowling for England, Chris Wokes 2 for 81. Cars 1 for 83. Tong 2 for 119. Ben Stokes 1 for 74. Think that was the wicket of Jaiswal that he took. Bashir, the spinner, 3 for 167. Joe Root, 1 for 20 from 5. England now batting there 6 without loss, having faced 3 deliveries. So that's how it's going now. As we see, Shamar Joseph goes in challenging the stump, and that's a very good defensive shot there by Cameron Green to keep the score on 88 for 3. Opening for England, it's Zach Crawley and Ben Duckett. Crawley has 6, and they have a no ball so far. So 7 without loss. That's what's happening in that game. Yeah. England is playing with their C-string bowlers. I mean, they are using what they have now. Remember, they are still transitioning. They recently lost, what's his name? Broad and Anderson. And then Broad and Anderson. Then we know Jaffa Archer is just making his way back. Mark Wood, as we know, is generally injured. Very rarely they have him. And yeah, that is what their bowling is like right now. As you know, Sam Curran and them guys. Sam Curran, Archer, as we said, missing. Wood always injured. Sam Curran, he's mostly playing white ball cricket these days, isn't that so? So yeah, they definitely need good bowling, especially going into the Ashes next year. They're gonna need good bowling. Yeah, they're gonna need good bowling. Where's the Ashes keeping next year? Is it in Australia? Because if it's Australia, they can't bring people like Chris Wokes and them guys go Australia. Problem that Wokes mostly is usually successful where the ball is swinging, you know. So 90 for 3, my people, 22 overs. Just the guys getting a little drink, probably trying to make sure that this is the last over before lunch. I mean, it's a seamer that is on, so it's going to be the last over before lunch. All right, Jaden Seales goes in now. Final over before lunch. This one is worked off the pad, and Craig Brathwaite is on the chase again. Very good work by Craig Brathwaite. That's what we talk about. We are talking about Craig Brathwaite chasing down that one and putting in the slide, keeping the score down to only another run. So 91 for 3. 3 early wickets for West Indies, and then Australia. They have started the comeback. Cameron Green, 25, getting into his own. Travis Head is still there, and 16. So nice little partnership building here between these two. All right, 91 for 3. Now we have Jaden Seales goes in, bowls to Cameron Green outside the half stump, and it's play. Jesus Christ. God almighty. You will not get an easier catch than that in Test cricket. You will not get a... They put him in the slip, him drop it. They put him in the outfield, him drop it. Where can we hide him? Goodness gracious me. You will not get an easier catch than that. You cannot score runs. You cannot catch. You will never get an easier catch than that in Test cricket. Merciful Father. That is the breakthrough that we wanted before lunch. Man. Look at that. Look at that. The ball didn't go to him with any pace. At the toe end of the bat, the ball hit. Jesus Christ. What you see, man? No, sir. No, man. Mercy God. And he can't get off the field. You hide him in the slip, he can't catch it. You put him in the covers, he can't catch it. What the sense? That was the wicket before lunch. No, Travis said he's on strike. No, Travis said he's on strike. It's very unlikely that he's going to be tempted into doing anything the last 2 balls before lunch. That was it right there. That was it. For those who are seeing it and think the ball was driven to him, no. Cameron Green stretched at the ball and the ball hit the toe end of the bat. Mighty God. No, sir. Easy catch this man drop in and make back runs. He need to make at least 100. Boy, that's the only thing we can say. Wicked set of players. That's all we can say. Boy, I tell you. Boy, oh boy. 7 chances in the first test. Yeah, but not doing their jobs. That's all, They're not scoring any runs. I said it earlier, We know that when you go to bat, you're not scoring a run. So at least catch the ball when you're in the field, We know. We're not taking off on the head if you don't score. Because we know say we can't score against this team. Why not just take the catch? Catch him! There we go! Yes! There we go! Yes! There we go! Yes, man! Yes! Yes! Good to get back Cameron Green back on strike before the lunch. Yes! Yes! There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Straight to Raston Chase in that goalie position. There we go, man. Yes. Now you can enjoy your lunch. Now you guys can enjoy that lunch. I know for sure they would be fuming. They would be fuming going in without that wicket. Now they're supposed to can digest them food. Especially one John Campbell, should be able to digest the food. Yes, man. That is what we're talking about. Yeah, man, Green is gone. That is why I was like, when he bowled the 5th ball, I was like to myself, happy that he got back Green and strike. Wonder if he can do something again. Because I know as much as Travis said he's attacking, he wouldn't be tempted to do anything rash. Yes, man. So we love it. 23 overs in 93 runs, 4 wicket. Now I can enjoy my lunch also. Finally, someone who was on to a Cat Seals deserved that 4 wicket in the first session. Is awesome. Yeah, man. Now I can enjoy my lunch just as them. Because I was thinking that one John Campbell, boy, back in our days when they were at school, I play cricket, we said, boy, you can't get no lunch for that, Yes, man. That is good. That is good. That is good. That is good. All right, my people. That is it for the morning session. West Indies, they have done well in this session. Getting 4 wickets. Very good there for the team. $93 for 423 overs. Let me just do a quick recap. 93 for 423 overs. Constas 25, Usman Khawaja 16, Cameron Green 26, Smith 3, Travis Head 17. And bowling for the West Indies team, Jaden Seales 1 for 20 from 6, Shamar Joseph 1 for 30. Why am I saying 1 for 30? That's a maiden. Shamar Joseph 6 overs 30 runs. Alzarri Joseph 6 overs 2 for 28. Anderson Phillip 5 overs 1 for 11. So Australia, they are 93 for 4. So another very good start there by the West Indies bowlers. And we hope that after lunch, they will be able to put in some more work. Gonna leave it right there for now. Big up on yourself. Thank you all for keeping me company. And we will touch base again later on. Bless up on yourself, my people. Rastafari never leave I. All right, my people. Big up on yourself. Later on.